time for Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, live on Go Mechanicsburg. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow Wildcat Athletics at Go Mechanicsburg on YouTube, available on all smart devices. Wildcat Athletics live on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg is presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, Bobby Ray Hall Automotive Group, Charity Kastner RSR Realtors, Your Neighborhood Chick-fil-A at Shepherdstown Crossing, Lawnscapes Inc., Members First Federal Credit Union, Operation Wildcat, OSS Health, now with 2 locations on the West Shore, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department, RBC Wealth Management and the Turnbridge Group, Renewed Hearing Solutions, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, Sheets, Snappers Bar and Grill, Seth Gardner State Farm, Your Harrisburg True Green Lawn Care, Westshire Decks servicing all of Central PA, the Wildcat Foundation, and Wolf Brewing Company. Now, let's head out to the contest in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth.
With a call, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Mike Garland.
And good evening, Wildcat soccer fans. Thanks for tuning in live on Go Mechanicsburg. Mike Garland hanging out in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Tonight's stream of Mid-Penn Keystone Girls Soccer presented by our friends at 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. It is a battle of top 10 District 3 4A teams. The Central Dauphin Rams come to Northside Elementary with an 8-5 overall record, 5-4 in Mid-Penn Keystone. Their opponent, a team they've already seen once this year, the Mechanicsburg Wildcats, 10-0-1 on the year. 8-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone. The Cats are the number 1 seed in District 3 4A. Meanwhile, Central Dauphin, the number 10 seed in District 3 4A. 16 teams advance to the District 3 postseason, so both teams certainly in a good spot right now for that second season, which is right around the corner. We're going to take a break, come back, take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's match. Mechanicsburg and Central Dauphin back in a bit live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
Does your property need a little TLC? Call Lawnscapes Inc. of Mechanicsburg today at 717-697-1833 and see how Wes Moret and his team can transform or maintain your residential or commercial property. From hardscapes to yard services of all types, tree and shrub service and more, this locally owned and operated business has you covered. Call today for your free estimate. Lawnscapes Inc. at 717-697-1833. That's 717-697-1833.
OSS Health is physician-owned and operated. We're able to help patients in a way that others cannot.
We're not looking at a number.
Everyone's looking out for the best thing for the patient.
Saying that they're reaching their goals, making the community as healthy as possible.
What I love most is when I get to see them get back to the activity that they love.
When I see a patient smiling, it makes it all worth it. I love my job.
Operation Wildcat is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to pool the resources in our community to help our school district students, families, and staff members in need. We'll take your new or gently used back-to-school items, bikes, books, clothing, dresses and suits, furniture, Halloween costumes, gifts for the holiday, Christmas tree decorations, pennies, socks, underwear, Thanksgiving food, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and yard sale items. Learn more at OperationWildcat.org and go Wildcats.
Elevate your everyday with the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department. Immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From adrenaline-pumping sports to serene outdoor escapes, we've got your perfect recreation blend. Join us for fitness, family fun, and fantastic experiences. Unleash your inner adventurer. It's time for a thrilling escape. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab, or drop by your office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure.
At Bobby Ray Hall, it's about doing the right thing, starting with our vision that clients deserve great service at a fair price. We understand this can only happen with great team members. Doing what's right includes supporting local charities, youth sports, and first responders. It extends to the environment and why we reclaim rainwater for car washes and recycle used oil. We want to thank our loyal clients for recognizing us by voting Bobby Ray Hall simply the best of Harrisburg for 21 years in a row. Experience the Bobby Ray Hall difference and find out more at BobbyRayHall.com.
The Turnbridge Group at RBC Wealth Management is a proud supporter of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. When faced with tough business and personal financial decisions, turn to the Turnbridge Group. With a focus on retirement planning and complex financial situations, the team helps you define and achieve your goals, all while building a strong and caring relationship with you and your family. Financial advisors Tim Engel, Jonathan Stow, and Nick Hansen are available for your call. The Turnbridge Group, part of the community and for the community. Visit them online at turnbridgegroup.com or call 717-724-4225 today.
I needed a change in my life. I wanted to be closer to my grandchildren. I was not hearing what the kids were saying. I fly hot air balloons and I couldn't hear leaks. It was time to take care of my hearing. As soon as I met Mary Ann at Renewed Hearing Solutions, she made me feel so comfortable. My life has improved so much since I got hearing aids. It was the best thing I've ever done. I would highly recommend Renewed Hearing Solutions.
Get back in the conversation. Call Renewed Hearing Solutions today.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Back at Northside Elementary, the lights are on, illuminating the pitch in advance of tonight's Mid-Penn Keystone girls soccer matchup, the Central Dauphin Rams and the Mechanicsburg Wildcats. I'm Mike Garland, hanging out in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. We saw the Wildcats warming up before break. Now you're looking in at the Central Dauphin Rams. A pink out game tonight, as October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Also Youth Night here at Northside. And along the way, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Central Dauphin Rams, head coach Chris Jones. Starting in midfield, number 4, Haley Forsyth. A midfielder, number 6, Marion Dufresne. A defender, number 8, Adeline Webb. A midfielder, number 9, Madeline Long. A defender, number 13, Leah Carmona. A midfielder, number 15, Lucy Fidulo. A midfielder, number 17, Cameron Ofek. A defender, number 20, Kaylee Devon. A forward, number 22, Olivia Prinz. A defender, number 18, Brinley Powell. And in goal, number 1, is Riley Fisher. Again, the head coach is Chris Jones. The Central Dauphin Rams, they come into today's game 8-5 overall, 5-4 in Mid-Penn Keystone the last time out. Central Dauphin fell to Cumberland Valley. Meanwhile, the starting lineups for the Mechanicsburg Wildcats, the head coach is Mike O'Brien. Starting at forward, number 2, Maddie Walker. A defender, number 3, Emily Schweitzer. Midfielder, number 8, Shannon McGuire. Defender, number 14, Lucia Baldini. Midfielder, number 15, Jocelyn Smith. A defender, number 17, Macy Yanoski. A forward, number 19, Isabel Putt. A forward, number 21, Lena Rudy. Midfield, number 27, Rebecca Witter. Defender, number 28, Audrey Klemick. And in goal, number 1, Lauren Lebo. The Mechanicsburg Wildcats 10-0-1 overall, 8-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone. Last time out, a victory over the Carlisle Thundering Herd. We're going to take a break, come back with first touch of tonight's Mid-Penn Keystone matchup. Mechanicsburg and Carlisle Mechanicsburg and Central Dauphin live on Go Mechanicsburg.
We are dedicated to serving our members, associates, and communities because they give us purpose. We know we are stronger when we come together as one. We believe financial literacy is a key tool for personal well-being, economic stability, and a more secure financial future for everyone. And we are committed to providing all with access to financial wellness resources. We strive to deliver unparalleled experiences for our members through every moment and milestone. We are built by will, forged by people and powered by a proud member experience.
Are you on the hunt for a new home? Maybe you're a growing family looking to expand your living situation, or you find your current space too large and you're simply looking to downsize. Whatever your needs, contact Charity Kastner, Realtor with RSR Realtors today. Charity knows the local real estate market and she will find the right home for you. Charity Kastner isn't just a Mechanicsburg-based realtor, she's a Mechanicsburg mom. And after all, mother knows best. Just ask her kids. Make the move today by calling Charity Kastner at 717-557-9312 or rsrrealtors.com to find your first or next home sweet home.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Seth Gardner for your personal price plan today.
Snappers Bar and Grill at 120 East Allen Street in Mechanicsburg is proud to support Wildcat Athletics. Snappers is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and offers outstanding service and exceptional food and drink options, all at a fair price. Stop in for fresh seafood, delicious hand-cut steaks, and homemade pasta dishes. Snappers also offers a variety of sandwiches, fresh, crisp salads, and awesome appetizers. Dine in, carry out, or have your next big gathering catered. Snappers Bar and Grill. Call 717-697-9475 to learn more.
With True Green, we got a great price on a golf course quality lawn,
which attracted golfers.
Morning. Who needs a warm-up? And because True Green's doing the work, we get to have more fun.
Please don't post that.
Too late.
They don't have grass this thick in Australia.
That's what happens when you have a great lawn.
Shanked it again, huh? They're fun to have around.
PGA Tour quality lawns for as little as $1 a day.
Where are we playing next?
Get started at TrueGreen.com.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
The Wildcat Foundation is Mechanicsburg Area School District's education foundation. Established in 1998, the foundation raises and distributes funds that support students in education, wellness, cultural awareness, and athletics. The Wildcat Foundation has also awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships to support students' higher education. Learn more and donate today at wildcatfoundation.org. Wolf Brewing Company, located in Legacy Park, just off South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, offers a family and pet-friendly atmosphere for community members of all ages. Family owned by Wildcat graduates, Wolf Brewing Company serves up delectable dishes including comfort foods with a gourmet twist, plus drinks of all types for the community, from the community. Roll in before, during, or after the game for their laid-back ambiance, live music, trivia, and more. Wolf Brewing Company, 100 Legacy Park Drive, Suite 400, or online at wolfbrewingco.com.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
The Mechanicsburg Wildcats, the Central Dauphin Rams on Youth Night here at Northside Stadium. And first touch is just seconds away. Let's take a look at our officials for tonight. You can see them in the yellow tops. Here they are by name. It is Eric Broski, Chris Baker, and Jonathan Olwine, your trio of officials for tonight's Mid-Penn Keystone contest. The Wildcats, the Central Dauphin Rams. Mike Garland hanging out in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. And tonight's match presented by our friends at 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. We appreciate you tuning in on YouTube for this big Mid-Penn Keystone matchup. A quick reminder, fans, that fall sports are here, and Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming is cheering on our hometown teams. While athletes hit the field, let your dog be the MVP at home. Call Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming today at 717-919-6266 or stop by 16 South Market Street in Mechanicsburg. Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, where every pet looks like a champion. So this is a Mechanicsburg Wildcat team that is undefeated on the season, but for one draw, and that was a tie against Dallastown earlier in the year. This is a team that has scored 46 goals for, 6 against, 6 clean sheets on the season, and has otherwise dominated their Mid-Penn Keystone opponents. Just a couple of one-goal games, including Central Dauphin on September 9th. That was a 3-2 win by the Wildcats. They had a 1-0 victory just a couple of days ago. So Central Dauphin will possess first, and the clock will start on the official whistle, and we are underway. The Rams and the Wildcats live at Northside Stadium on Go Mechanicsburg. We appreciate you tuning in. Rebecca Witters with the defensive pressure for the Cats as Adeline Webb pushes it left. Now chipped towards midfield for Central Dauphin, but played by the Cats and Jocelyn Smith. Smith plays it back. Now a touch from Emily Schweitzer. Schweitzer, right-footed pass towards the far side bench. It goes out of play, intended for Jocelyn Smith. A throw-in forthcoming for the Rams. Cats play it. Jocelyn Smith near the midfield line. Mechanicsburg pushing forward, now played back Schweitzer. Emily Schweitzer dispossessed near the center circle, and it's a battle for the loose ball. Cameron Ofek loses it as well. Shannon McGuire plays it back. Jocelyn Smith dispossessed. Cameron Ofak with a bit of a run. Ofak, right-footed pass to Madeline Long, but it's played in the box by Audrey Klemick and out of play. Adeline Webb will throw in for the Rams. Road whites with light green numbers. White shorts as well. The Cats, maroon socks, maroon shorts, maroon tops, white numerals. Adeline Webb draws a double team. Lena Rudy and Rebecca Witter came together. Now the Rams play it back. Possessed it near the center circle and pushed right. Adeline Webb. Witters with the pressure as Webb passes off to Cameron Ofak. Ofak back to just outside the 18. And teammate Olivia Prince. That ball out of bounds, far side, inbounded by one of our many ball kids tonight on Youth Night. Leah Carmona, far side of the pitch, has a touch. And the Rams will play it back. Zero early on. And a nice run for the Rams. But possession will go, well, now the official says Ram way, as it looked like the Cats may have been the beneficiaries of an out-of-bounds ball, but this one chipped into the 18, and Lauren Lebo will pick it up. Lebo repping the Keystone FC colors with her goalie top, the blue and white. Punts it towards midfield. played by Haley Forsyth. Forsyth over to Carmona, who plays it near side. As some of those youth players that were on the pitch earlier have now made their way to the bleachers as Macy Yanoski throws into Rebecca Witters. And a battle for the ball as it goes out of bounds off of Witters to be thrown in by Adeline Webb. The sun setting here at Northside, and the sunset is behind us here at the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Adeline Webb to Madeline Long. Witters steals it away, pushes forward looking for Maddie Walker, but she's dispossessed. Now play near the center circle, and it's off the foot of Madeline Long. Ofak getting a run just outside the 18. That cross goes wide of the goal mouth as Leah Carmona gives chase. The Rams play it back in front of the Mechanicsburg bench. 3-2 Mechanicsburg the last time these two squads got together on September 9th. Now inside the center circle. And nice defensive pressure by Maddie Walker. As the Rams play the ball back, Madeline Long. And some fancy footwork by Marin Dufresnes. So Dufresnes with the pullback, now dribbling right. Walker certainly getting her steps in as she chases her. Ofak in the middle to Carmona. Carmona with a nice chip looking for Madeline Long, and Long watches it roll out of bounds just off screen to your right as the throw-in is forthcoming. Yanoski had missed a couple of games during the season, back into the lineup for the Wildcats. Left-footed pitch forward to Maddie Walker. Walker with a big chip, and giving chase for the Cats was Isabel Putt, but it's played back to the goalkeeper Riley Fisher. Fisher pops it out to her left in front of her own bench, and the Rams work the ball upfield. Cats get it back. Lena Rudy. Rudy to Witters. Witters, middle of the field. Now Rudy trying to take it away. Witters one more time. Dumps it forward to Rudy, who has it taken from her, and it will go off of Lena Rudy and out of bounds. Throw in. And played into the 18. Headed back out, though. Yanoski. Left-footed touch to Witters. Witters try to Meg move. Couldn't slip it through. Now push forward Carmona. Carmona 1-on-2. Pressured by Lucia Baldini. Carmona back towards the middle. Stolen away by the Cats. Lena Rudy with the touch. Now the Cats playing near the midfield stripe. Back towards Baldini. And off the foot of Emily Schweitzer. Far side action here at the stadium. Mechanicsburg, Central Dauphin. First half action. Under 33 minutes as that ball is popped towards the center field stripe. Now a run for the ball, picked up and played by Schweitzer. Rudy trying to take it away from the Rams, and the ball will go out of bounds, and the official signals Ram possession. So a throw in far side. Played in by the Rams, but stolen by the Cats. Maddie Walker, far side of the pitch. Baldini. Isabel Putt had a touch as well. Now Macy Yanoski makes a run on that ball. Taps it forward to Witters. Witters with a pass which gets chipped left. Now Lena Rudy trying to do something with it. Yanoski's going to step on that ball. Cameron Ofak and Macy Yanoski. And Rebecca Witters takes it away from Ofak, who hunches over. May have gotten stepped on. And that through ball, Isabel Putt. She goes flying over goalkeeper Riley Fisher as Fisher holds on. Fisher punting away. Played within the center circle. Possessed by the Rams. But it will go out of bounds in front of midfielder Lucy Fadulo. A substitution for the Cats as Addison Stover will come into play. A couple of those smart cams here near midfield as well. Only an issue when the ball is right at the midfield mark. Otherwise, not really in play here. Cats trying to make something happen early in half number one. This high-powered Mechanicsburg offense. 46 goals this year, including 3 against Central Dauphin earlier in the season. Witters trying to take possession in front of the Rams bench. Can't do it. Now on the foot of Madeline Long. Over to Carmona. Carmona dispossessed by Emily Schweitzer. And a whistle as Schweitzer goes down. And Lauren Lebo will trot up from her goal box for a right-footed tap. Back onto the Mechanicsburg offensive side. And the restart for Witters. Direct kick forthcoming from Rebecca Witters. Witters, blue cleats, boots it forward through the hands of Fisher. The ball still alive, and that shot pushed wide. It was a nice ball by Witters to get it in there, and Riley Fisher couldn't hold on to it. Now it's bouncing around in the 18, and Fisher corrals it inside the 6. So Fisher will punt away with 29 minutes and change remaining in half number one. Back and forth the action here. Strong defense by both sides. That was probably as close to a scoring opportunity as we've seen all night long just a few moments ago off that Witters kick. Lena Rudy playing it back. On the foot of Jocelyn Smith. Smith with a run through traffic. Smith nearly tripped up, draws a double team, and loses the ball. Now the Rams pushing forward near the center circle. Cameron Ofak. And a whistle. It's going to be a foul against the Rams. Mechanicsburg possession. The Wildcat Foundation offers support to teachers and coaches in the Mechanicsburg Area School District with its CPR Reimbursement Fund. The foundation issues reimbursement checks on a yearly basis to teachers and coaches who take part in CPR, first aid training, certification, and recertification. The funds distributed align with the foundation's mission to strengthen the educational, cultural, wellness, and athletic programs of Mechanicsburg Area School District. Visit wildcatfoundation.org to learn more. Leah Carmona pushing the ball right and giving chase is Ofak, but Macy Yanoski will play it back to Lauren Lebo. Teammates on the soccer pitch, teammates on the hardwood. Basketball season right around the corner as well. Central Dauphin looking to make something happen here. Ofak just outside the 18. Passes left, dispossessed by Jocelyn Smith. Maddie Walker chips forward. No Wildcats in the vicinity, though, so trio of Rams will give chase before the ball is ultimately played back and over to goalkeeper Riley Fisher. Fisher tapping back to her left as the Rams look to play it forward. A little bit of back and forth action just outside the 18. To Friends. And the ball chipped. Coming near side, Lena Rudy tries to play it, but it takes a backwards bounce and played by the Rams as Audrey Klemick Another Wildcat basketball player bops it back to Lauren Lebo. It's free in the 18, but they're going to call offsides on the Rams. Offsides the call, and the possession will be Mechanicsburg's in just a moment. Lauren Lebo restarts the action. And the ball played forward to Maddie Walker. Walker can't maintain the possession. Marion Dufresne, a junior. Passes left. Off the foot of Carmona. Last time out for Central Dauphin, a loss to the Cumberland Valley Eagles. That was 4-1. Prior to that, 3 wins in a row, Lower Dauphin, Carlisle, and State College. And for the Cats, it was a 6-1 victory over Carlisle. In fact, other than the tie on September 13th at Dallastown, which was a 1-1 draw, the Cats have run the table, looking to carry this momentum into the postseason. After this one, just 4 regular season games remaining, including October 16th, which will be senior night against the Northern Polar Bears, a game that we will broadcast live on Go Mechanicsburg. Rebecca Witters. Kick is forthcoming. She tees it up. Maroon and white head to ankle with blue cleats that will emerge from the tall grass in just a few seconds. The whistle signifies play to resume. Witters' ball into the 18, and the header by Jocelyn Smith will go out of bounds. A substitution coming for Mechanicsburg.
Substitution for Mechanicsburg, number 6, Gianna Morisani.
Gianna Morisani checking in. Morisani, a sophomore, daughter of assistant coach Steve Morisani. The other assistant is Matt Marinick for head coach Mike O'Brien. And following the out-of-bounds header from Smith, Riley Fisher will take the goal kick. Ofak on the near side. Ofak kicks it off the back of Macy Yanoski, and it ricochets right back to her. Ofak one more time. Pressure from behind by Addison Stover. Stover, a senior. And the Rams played forward. Olivia Prinz. Ball just outside the 18, so Lauren Lebo unable to pick it up, but she does reposition herself and boot it forward. And this ball will return right back to Lebo. This one she can pick up. A couple of young ladies here between Central Dauphin and Mechanicsburg that are on the same club team together. It's the magic of soccer. It's one of those sports you can play basically year-round, multiple teams, club teams. You make so many friends across the region. And that's exactly what we're seeing tonight. As another ball back into the 18, and Lauren Lebo. I'll throw out an early thanks to our Go Mechanicsburg web stream crew. Ryan Hartman managing the score interface tonight. Jay Stover on the camera, bringing you all the action here at Northside. Under 23 minutes remaining in half number 1. Cats play the ball forward. Maddie Walker giving chase, but it's going to be played by Dufresne's back to the goalkeeper, Riley Fisher, who boots it right back out in front of her bench before it goes out of bounds. And the Rams will have the throw in. And as the sun sets, I am rapidly reminded that running back home to change clothes was a wise decision on my part. I got here and I set up in shorts and short sleeves, and I thought about my life choices for a moment and realized that I was ill-prepared for what happens when the sun goes down. Luckily, I live close by, so I fixed that. A little pushing by Carmona there, and Witters goes down, no call. Well, the Wildcat fans thought maybe there should be a whistle, but No such whistle. Play on, says the referees. And Macy Yanoski helps that ball out of bounds with a throw-in forthcoming from Adeline Webb. I do realize I have a new pending problem, and that's that the lights are in front of me, so when the stadium gets dark, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to read my roster, but we'll fix that at halftime, hopefully. Shot out of bounds by the Rams. Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth does not have overhead lighting, at least not tonight. Lauren Levo with the goal kick. Levo boots it in. Both teams, couple of opportunities, but nothing that would make you think, yeah, that was almost a goal. Maybe the closest was on a direct kick earlier from Rebecca Witter. Emily Schweitzer, dispossessed, catch, trying to regain. Walker, and kicked out by the Rams and defender Adeline Webb. Catch trying a through ball, and it's into the 18, but kicked back out by the Central Dauphin Rams. Now we have a foot race between Macy Yanoski and Cameron Ofak, and Ofak wins that one. Ofak working her way just past Audrey Clemick, gets the shot off, but Lauren Levo able to corral it. Lena Rudy, pressured near midfield. Gianna Morisani trying to take possession for the Cats. She helps force that turnover as Lucia Baldini will bring the ball up the far sideline of the pitch here at Northside. Baldini being pushed towards the far side corner, and she crosses it back as Fisher gets a hand on it. And the Rams come back the other way. Witter. Some bumping and banging with Madeline Long. As the ball pops up in the air, it's headed back across the center line. Rudy yields possession, and Macy Yanoski will get a touch, and that one is out of play and into short left field, in the baseball field that is behind Northside. A couple of Keystone kids that came for youth night who have quickly lost focus are giving chase to toss this one back not only into play but the stadium as well. And Witter watches that one go out of bounds. Throw in for the Rams. Lena Rudy takes it away from Forsyth. Rudy back towards Clemick. Check that. That's Emily Schweitzer. Schweitzer to Baldini. A late arriving crowd here at Northside, but packing the grandstands. Ofak chips it forward. And Baldini will watch it head towards the sideline. And in case you were wondering, and I know you were, I've fixed my illumination problem. I found my little portable lights that travel with me in my backpack of goodies. Hopefully that's helpful. Cats with possession near the center circle. Gianna Morisani Had a touch, watched it get away. Now Witter. Witter pushes through to her left, Lena Rudy. Rudy looking to cross it. Lena from near the end line crosses into the 18 and it bounces back. A nice defensive stop by Central Dauphin. Ofak works it out from the 18 towards center circle. And Olivia Prinz. And a collision near midfield draws a whistle. And the call goes against Mechanicsburg. Up next for the Wildcats at Cumberland Valley on October 7th. So a couple of days off between matches. It's at Cumberland Valley, at State College, then home against Cumberland Valley, and then that senior day game on the 16th versus Northern. For Central Dauphin, following the Mechanicsburg game, they play Parkland. They're on the road against Parkland out of District 11, then home versus Cedar Cliff, and at Chambersburg to wrap up the season. Rams get the ball back into the 18, and Lena Rudy simply clears it out of bounds on the near sideline. And that throw-in will come from the bottom of your screen, just under the score ribbon here in just a few moments. Ryland Fraker in for the Rams. And for the throw-in, the Rams will have the possession. That's Carmona. Now possession in front of the Wildcat bench. Dumped into the 18. Klemick heads it out. Schweitzer. Pressured by Fraker. Fraker, a freshman, seeing varsity time for head coach Chris Jones. Another battle near the center circle. Most of the game played in the middle third of the pitch at Northside. Lebo will boot it forward. And just in front of the scorer's box, the Wildcats will have a possession. Morisani in the area. But the Rams will have another touch. Fraker giving chase, but the Cats will play it back to Lebo one more time. Lebo dumps it forward. Macy Yanoski. Yanoski battling with Ofak. And Witter will come in to steal it away. Ofak dispossessed by Rebecca Witter. Back to Audrey Klemick. Rudy to Witter. Witter's trying to keep it in bounds. Does so. Chips it forward to her right. And Morisani called for the foul. I'm not sure that she intended to one-hand shove Marin Dufresne to the turf, but that is exactly what happened. Just outside the 18, and the kick from the Rams will set their offense in motion with just about 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Klemick pushes towards the Wildcat bench. Isabella Cousin with some defensive pressure. The Rams will kick it back the other way. Now Mechanicsburg with a bit of a run. That is Jocelyn Smith with some fancy footwork. Smith to her right. That ball crossed. Witter in the area, but she can't get a foot on it. A corner kick coming up for the Wildcats. Mechanicsburg Basketball Boosters presents its second annual Cornhole Tournament, Bingo, and Chili Cook-Off event October 25th at 80 Glendale Drive in Mechanicsburg. The fun starts at 2 o'clock. It includes food, music, raffles, live college football. There's chili cook-off prizes, bingo prizes, cornhole tournament prizes, and so much more. Scan that QR code on your screen to get involved. It's $50 for a team, $25 for an individual player. That's the Mechanicsburg Basketball Boosters Cornhole Tournament coming up October 25th. Basketball season right around the corner for head coach Mike Gaffey and Clay McAllister on the girls' side. A goal kick for Central Dauphin. Under 12 remaining, half number 1. And the score time on screen, the game time on screen, almost spot on with the time here at the stadium. Kudos to Ryan Hartman for making that possible. Witter, one touch back, but kicked out and across midfield by the Rams. Audrey Klemick again back to Lauren Lebo. Lebo, Klemick. Klemick splits a double team, passes forward and right to Schweitzer, who works it back as well. The Rams with a pressure squeezing defense there during that possession for the Cats. Isabella Cousin. Cousin, far sideline, looking to cross, gets the defender to commit, and the ball will roll out of bounds. There's a lot of real estate here at Northside, and the Cats used every inch of it that time around. Nice sunset again tonight. That's kind of been the theme of the week. Our next Wildcat web stream coming up Friday night, varsity football homecoming against the Northern Polar Bears. So if you're planning on coming out to the stadium, I understand the Northern Marching Band will play during pregame, then homecoming festivities, and the Maroon Machine Mechanicsburg Band at halftime with a bunch of football in between. 9:50 remaining, half number 1. 0-0 the score. And again, a lot of middle third action here at Northside as Rebecca Witter is fouled. And we will have ourselves a direct kick coming from about 25 yards out, maybe 30 yards. And taking the kick for the Cats will be Lucia Baldini. The Ram wall getting set about 10 yards back. So Baldini readies. The run up and the boot right into the wall, but the rebound squirts through and will go wide of the net. A nice job defensively by Central Dauphin to thwart that first attempt, but the ricochet went right back and then played through. Riley Fisher readies to boot it away. Lena Rudy with a high kick, keeping it on the Wildcat side as Rebecca Witter goes down, and a whistle as Gianna Morisani drew the foul. And Witter will spot the ball to take this kick from maybe 40 yards out of the goal mouth. Just one player in front of her. Witter puts it into play. Header, shot, in! Goal, Wildcats! Try to take a look at it one more time as Mechanicsburg scores off a direct kick from Rebecca Witter. And a beautiful head ball gives the Cats a 1-0 lead. We'll wait for the official announcement on whose head connected with that soccer ball, as there was a gaggle of Wildcat players. A horde of kittens, if you will. And the Cats go up 1-0. But we know that Witter has the assist.
Mechanicsburg goal scored by number 15, Jocelyn Smith.
Jocelyn Smith
Number 27,
credited with the goal.
Time to the goal, 32 minutes.
Witter to Smith, and the Cats are up 1-0 on the Central Dauphin Rams, breaking that scoring drought. Cats taking advantage of that set piece for their first lead of the night. Ofak playing it back. This is a Central Dauphin team that a couple of years ago just destroyed Mid-Penn Keystone competition, and in fact, Mechanicsburg was the first team to score on them in the playoffs. And I don't mean they were the first team to score on them in the playoffs. They were the first team to score on them all season in that playoff game. Central Dauphin ultimately victorious. Had a nice run into the state tournament as well before falling short. Klemic off a pass from Lebo. Chips it forward. Morisani chases it, steals it away, trying to get it back. Marin Dufresne's and Gianna Morisani battling as Dufresne's kick goes off of Morisani and out of bounds. And a whistle. And the throw in will come from just to the left of your screen. And now back in. And Witter shoved down by Ofak. Mechanicsburg boys soccer up 1-0 in their game tonight. Ethan Howell with the goal. So another set piece for the Cats. Witter with almost a parallel kick and another head ball played in the box. I believe that was Addie Dunn in the area before Riley Fisher corralled it. Fisher boots it forward. Carmona to the near side. Knocked away by Witter. Witter aggressive. She's found herself on the turf a handful of times, but you draw those fouls, you get the set pieces, and you score some goals. Macy Inoski and Rebecca Witter coming together. Maddie Walker and Isabel Putt in for the Wildcats. Janoski readies to throw in. Does so. Klemic. One touch forward, but it can't quite make it through. Isabel Schweitzer has a possession. Klemic one more time. And a whistle as Klemic draws the foul. And Klemic will boot it from about 10 yards to the right of the center circle, and she takes it a few yards backwards on top of that to Lucia Baldini. Cats looking for goal number 2. And a Ram player down far side of the pitch. Dusting off the grass stains, Marin Dufresne's. Under 4 minutes remaining, half number 1. Wildcat Athletics would like to recognize the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department for their continued support of our web streams. With the Recreation Department here in Mechanicsburg, you can immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From creative crafts, dance, to fitness opportunities, family fun, and more, they offer a little bit of something for everybody. Don't miss out on fantastic experiences that inspire, enrich, and bring the community together. Visit mbgsd.org, click on the Recreation tab, or drop by their office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure. Central Dauphin looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. A lot of defense in this one. Madeline Long. Check that. That is Adeline Webb. And a Ram player down, no whistle. Ram fans wanted a call. as did the aforementioned Madeline Long, but no call that time around. A through ball as Ofak looks to get a shot off. And Lauren Lebo with the save. It wasn't Ofak. Instead, it was the freshman Rylan Fraker, but Lauren Lebo makes the save, and the Rams will face their first corner, the Wildcats will face their first corner kick of the night. A trio of Ram substitutions come in, including Lucy Fadulo. So you've got the corner on the far side, Leah Carmona. Carmona from just under the scoreboard, which is counting down this first half. Corner kick headed out by, I believe, Jocelyn Smith. Adeline Webb plays it in. Headed away by the Cats. And that ball out of play. Carmona and Lucia Baldini come together in the box. There was a whistle. Lauren Lebo with a bit of a high five to Baldini on the way by. Their teammates appreciating her efforts as well.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
Under a minute remaining, first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll showcase a lot of our great broadcast partners, talk about a little first half action as well live on Go Mechanicsburg. Some bumping and banging near midfield. Another Ram player to the grass. No whistle. Now we get the whistle. As the physicality in this one starting to pick up. And a nice kick forward off the foot of Dufresne's. Janoski booting it back out. Maddie Walker. Forward. And for the Cats, that shot was taken by Isabel Putt and saved by Riley Fisher. Ofak, she and Macy Janoski have been battling this way all night long. Ofak may have a little bit more speed on Janoski. Ofak's ball crossed through the 18, and that is the end of the first half. The teams will head to their respective bench for a few minutes break. We're going to step out as well. 10 minutes on the halftime clock. We're going to step out right now for about 5.5. It's Mechanicsburg 1, Central Dauphin nothing. Back after this live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pins, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming on South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, and everywhere in between, these are community-oriented businesses and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. Go to mbgsd.org or download the new district app and navigate to the Athletics tab to learn more about each one of these great Central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support and encourage you to support them as well.
We are dedicated to serving our members, associates, and communities because they give us purpose. We know we are stronger when we come together as one. We believe financial literacy is a key tool for personal well-being, economic stability, and a more secure financial future for everyone. And we are committed to providing all with access to financial wellness resources. We strive to deliver unparalleled experiences for our members through every moment and milestone. We are built by will, forged by people, and powered by a proud member experience.
Are you on the hunt for a new home? Maybe you're a growing family looking to expand your living situation, or you find your current space too large and you're simply looking to downsize. Whatever your needs, contact Charity Kastner, Realtor with RSR Realtors today. Charity knows the local real estate market and she will find the right home for you. Charity Kastner isn't just a Mechanicsburg-based realtor, she's a Mechanicsburg mom. And after all, mother knows best. Just ask her kids. Make the move today by calling Charity Kastner at 717-557-9312 or rsrrealtors.com to find your first or next home sweet home.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Seth Gardner for your personal price plan today.
Snappers Bar and Grill at 120 East Allen Street in Mechanicsburg is proud to support Wildcat Athletics. Snappers is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and offers outstanding service and exceptional food and drink options, all at a fair price. Stop in for fresh seafood, delicious hand-cut steaks, and homemade pasta dishes. Snappers also offers a variety of sandwiches, fresh, crisp salads, and awesome appetizers. Dine in, carry out, or have your next big gathering catered. Snappers Bar and Grill, call 717-697-9475 to learn more.
With True Green, we got a great price on a golf course quality lawn.
Which attracted golfers.
Morning.
Who needs a warm-up?
And because True Green's doing the work, we get to have more fun.
Please don't post that.
Too late.
They don't have grass this thick in Australia.
That's what happens when you have a great lawn.
Shanked it again, huh? They're fun to have around.
PGA Tour quality lawns for as little as $1 a day.
Where are we playing next?
Get started at TrueGreen.com.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
The Wildcat Foundation is Mechanicsburg Area School District's education foundation. Established in 1998, the foundation raises and distributes funds that support students in education, wellness, cultural awareness, and athletics. The Wildcat Foundation has also awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships to support students' higher education. Learn more and donate today at wildcatfoundation.org. Wolf Brewing Company, located in Legacy Park, just off South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, offers a family and pet-friendly atmosphere for community members of all ages. Family owned by Wildcat graduates, Wolf Brewing Company serves up delectable dishes including comfort foods with a gourmet twist, plus drinks of all types for the community, from the community. Roll in before, during, or after the game for their laid-back ambiance, live music, trivia, and more. Wolf Brewing Company, 100 Legacy Park Drive, Suite 400, or online at wolfbrewingco.com.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Back at Northside Stadium, Mike Garland and you. I'm hanging out in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. I appreciate you tuning in tonight for the Mid-Penn Keystone matchup featuring the Central Dauphin Rams and your Mechanicsburg Wildcats. It is youth night, and you can see some of the youth, the future of Wildcat soccer, if you will, taking some shots on goal at that end of the stadium. Speaking of shots on goal, if I did this right, let's take a look back at Mechanicsburg's goal in the first half. There may be audio involved, so if so, well, listen to me at 50% speed. You can see the cross right there from Rebecca Witter, and as it gets into the 6, it is headed in by Jocelyn Smith. Witter to Smith. That is the lone goal today. We'll back it up and look at it one more time. She lets it fly. And in. Cats have that 1-0 lead following the goal from Rebecca Witter to Jocelyn Smith. And this would be helpful as well if I hit that button. So we did not lose the lights here at Northside. I just only have so many hands. So the Cats lead 1-0 in a game that's been played kind of in the middle third of the field tonight. Nice defense on both sides for the Rams and for the Wildcats, but the Cats were able to take advantage of that one set piece following the foul to net that lone goal. We're going to take a break, come back. We'll have the start of the second half. Mechanicsburg and Central Dauphin live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
Does your property need a little TLC? Call Lawnscapes Inc. of Mechanicsburg today at 717-697-1833 and see how Wes Moret and his team can transform or maintain your residential or commercial property. From hardscapes to yard services of all types, tree and shrub surface and more, this locally owned and operated business has you covered. Call today for your free estimate. Lawnscapes Inc. at 717-697-1833. That's 717-697-1833.
OSS Health is physician-owned and operated. We're able to help patients in a way that others cannot.
We're not looking at a number. Everyone's looking out for the best thing for the patient.
Seeing that they're reaching their goals, making the community as healthy as possible.
What I love most is when I get to see them get back to the activity that they love.
When I see a patient smiling, it makes it all worth it. I love my job.
Operation Wildcat is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to pool the resources in our community to help our school district students, families, and staff members in need. We'll take your new or gently used back-to-school items, bikes, books, clothing, dresses and suits, furniture, Halloween costumes, gifts for the holiday, Christmas tree decorations, pennies, socks, underwear, Thanksgiving food, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and yard sale items. Learn more at OperationWildcat.org and go Wildcats.
Elevate your everyday with the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department. Immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From adrenaline-pumping sports to serene outdoor escapes, we've got your perfect recreation blend. Join us for fitness, family fun, and fantastic experiences. Unleash your inner adventurer. It's time for a thrilling escape. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab, or drop by our office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Back in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth, Mike Garland and you. Thanks for being here. Tonight's stream presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. We are on the air next Friday for homecoming. That's Friday, October 3rd versus the Northern Polar Bears, on air a little bit after 6 o'clock. We have a great array of recorded pregame activities, including a sit-down with our friends at the Wildcat Foundation for Foundation Facts. Then I check in with head coach Dave Heckert in Coach's Corner. We take a look at the weekly Wildcat scoreboard, who is playing where and when over the coming days. And then we'll also be showcasing our friends from the Wildcat Foundation, because we want to save halftime this week for the homecoming and marching band festivities. So that's what we've got coming up. The second half is underway here at Northside. The Cats leading 1-0 on this Pink Out Night, Youth Night as well. The month of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the Cats will have a run to start the second half. Macy Yanoski, far side of the pitch. Yanoski battling Marin Dufresne as that ball rolls towards the end line, but saved by the Rams. Jenna Morsani getting the nod here in the second 40 minutes of action. Catch, chip it in, Baldini. Shot, and it is saved. Shot taken by Isabel Cousin, and the Cats will net goal number 2 of the night. Let's take a look at it as that rebound from the Cousin shot goes wide, and it is worked into the back of the net by the Cats. And Rebecca Witter. Witter with a goal, Witter with an assist, and the Cats are up 2-0. That's what happens when you crash the net. Players make plays, and Rebecca Witter, one of the leaders on this 2025 Wildcat team, scores goal number 2. Mechanicsburg beat Central Dauphin 3-2 last time these squads got together, up 2-0 already, and Mechanicsburg looking for its 7th clean sheet of the year. Now the Rams looking to pressure, make a little something happen here.
Mechanicsburg goal scored by number 27, Becca Witter. Credit the assist to number 6, Gianna Morisani.
Gianna Morisani officially credited with the assist. So we'll give the sophomore Morisani an assist. Witter has an assist as well to go with her goal. The other Wildcat goal scored by Jocelyn Smith. Lauren Lebo shouting out some instruction to her defense as that throw-in on the far side of the field is deposited right back out of bounds. Lena Rudy and Rebecca Witter playing some defense for the Cats. Morisani slides in as well, pressuring Leah Carmona. Lebo calls for it after the chip from Brinley Powell and rolls it forward. Cats offense resets. Baldini plays it back to Lebo. And Lebo with the right-footed touch to her left and Audrey Klemick. Now Lena Rudy. Rudy. Cats play it forward. Yanoski pushes back to Klemick, who chips it forward to Witter. Witter has her attempt headed back into the defensive side for the Cats. Baldini forward and played by Kaylee Devon. And Devon back to goalkeeper Riley Fisher. Near side for the Cats, Jocelyn Smith. Smith splits a double team. Smith still with possession, trying to work it outside, push from behind. And now that ball is poked out of bounds by the Rams, so the Cats will throw in and reset the offense. Jocelyn Smith brings the ball in, gets it back, chips it into the 18. It is kicked out and played out by the Rams defense. Emily Schweitzer will bring it back to Audrey Klemick. Alina Rudy off balance. Tries to play it forward but can't do it. Now the Cats trying to find goal number 3 as Lena Rudy works around the far side official. Rudy draws a double team. Left-footed chip. Back to Schweitzer. And stepping is Lucia Baldini. She had possession for a moment, dispossessed, and the Rams trying to get the ball across midfield but can't maintain that possession. Isabella Cousin working past a Ram defender who goes down. Just outside the 18, that's Maddie Walker. And the shot short hops Riley Fisher, and she's able to save it. So Fisher will punt away. The other way for the Cats. Little game of ping pong here. Macy Inoski with the step. Lena Rudy tries to play it forward. Now in front of her own bench. Leah Carmona. Far side of the pitch. Now chipped forward. And Emily Schweitzer will step to the ball. Back into the 18 for the Rams, and Brinley Powell kicks it back to Riley Fisher. Under 35 minutes remaining. Half number 2, 2-0 Cats. A goal from Jocelyn Smith, a goal from Rebecca Witter. Speaking of Jocelyn Smith, she had some defense there. Witter tries to keep it inbounds but can't as she goes down to the grass here at Northside. Lush green grass here on the campus of Northside Elementary. Stark contrast to the crusty dead grass in my front yard. But then again, I believe there's an irrigation system here and just squirrels and grubs at my house. And another collision far side. We're going to have a whistle and a stoppage. And there is going to be a card called against Gianna Morisani. Head coach Mike O'Brien having a conversation, wanting to learn more. So Morisani needs to head to the bench. And the Cats will be a player down here for a smidge of a time. Well, and only a smidge till the substitution comes. And that is Isabel Putt. So Morisani to the bench. She goes to the proverbial penalty box for 5 minutes. She is one of many siblings, so scrapping for what she wants is common practice. I'm not sure if Dad pulls out the yellow card at home or not, but today at the soccer match, the official did. Chip forward, Klemick will play it. Witter. Back to Baldini. Baldini chips forward. That's Isabella Cousin. Cousin tried to play it through, and there's going to be a whistle and a stoppage as Isabella Putt was calling for the handball, and she might have gotten it. And if that's the case, it's going to be a perfect opportunity for the Cats to score goal number 3 on this restart. And a direct kick coming on the handball, and the Central Dauphin wall probably a little closer than it needs to be, so we'll see if the official backs these ladies up at all. He does now. And what's the old adage? Line up 6, and they'll move you back to 8, and then maybe you'll get 10. So Lena Rudy tees it up from about 25 yards out, but straight on to the goal mouth. Gets it over the wall and punched away by Riley Fisher. A nice save by Fisher. We'll take a look at it one more time. You can see Rudy with the run-up. Gets it over that wall, and the right-handed punch by Riley Fisher with the save. So back to live action as the corner kick will come from just off screen to your right. No use in trying to show it on screen. You can't even really see it in real life. It's the mystery corner here at Northside. The corner kick is played in and out of the 18. Lena Rudy heads towards the sideline. And ironically enough, Lobar Field at Northern has the same mystery corner at their complex. But the flip side is the bleachers are very close to the field of play here, so you have a good view except for there. And that one hits the bottom of the bleachers. You could hear it rattle. Jocelyn Smith throwing in for the Cats. Isabella Cousin. And that one chipped back towards midfield and out of bounds as Lucia Baldini watches it go past the two smart cams. And to the grass goes Isabella Cousin. Cousin a junior. And Baldini retreating, kicking it back to Lebo, who boots it forward. A nice place kick from the senior goalkeeper. Cousin with some pressure. And Maddie Walker has it go off of her foot. Leah Carmona. Cousin again, megged. But gets it back. A nice through ball. Attempt to get it into the 18 to Maddie Walker. Schweitzer to her right, and Jocelyn Smith. Smith pushing up the near side. Maybe a jersey tug there. Definitely an arm pull, and there's the whistle. A literal mugging there as Jocelyn Smith was making her way up the near sideline. So the restart comes off the foot of Lucia Baldini. Baldini with the big boot into the 18. Header off of Lena Rudy and out of bounds. So the Rams will restart with under 30 minutes remaining in half number 2. Rebecca Witter with a goal. Jocelyn Smith with a goal. Gianna Morisani and Witter also with assists. Fisher resets the offense for the Rams. And Lena Rudy goes down, and another stoppage. And as this card comes out, I'll remind you that the Mechanicsburg Basketball Boosters will be presenting its second annual Cornhole Tournament. See the QR code on the screen. There's bingo. There's a chili cook-off, too. The event is coming up October 25th. 80 Glendale Drive in Mechanicsburg. $25 per player, $50 for a team. The fun starts at 2 o'clock. There's food, music, raffles, live college football being showcased. There's chili cook-off prizes, bingo prizes, a cornhole tournament with prizes as well. Fun for all ages. Scan that QR code to learn more and to get involved. Basketball season right around the corner, so get out and have yourself a grand old time. So following the yellow card, the Cats will restart from their offensive side of midfield, and the kick off the foot of Lucia Baldini is going to bounce in the 18 and out of bounds, Leah Carmona called for the yellow, so she'll head to the bench for 5 minutes. She and Gianna Morisani have the 2 yellows. And a restart. Goal kick off the foot of Riley Fisher. A nice calm crowd tonight here at Mechanicsburg. Physical play picked up on the turf, but everyone in the bleachers being good. I feel like I'm the middleman here between the Central Dauphin fans to my left, the Mechanicsburg fans to my right. There's a lot of stuff that people have to go over if anything's going to go down here in the bleachers, and it's just not worth it. As long as I don't knock the broadcast off the air, we'll be good. Baldini, midfield, out of bounds, off the Cats, and the Rams throw in comes by way of Brinley Powell. Powell has it stolen away by Maddie Walker, who stepped in on that pass. Klemick. Far side pass to Macy Yanoski. Yanoski runs towards her bench, and the ball just a little bit faster than that. And for as fast as that ball rolls on grass, it'll roll even faster on turf once the postseason comes around. I think the Cats are good on grass through districts, but would need to move to the turf for any home playoff games in the States. But one game at a time, and tonight it's the Central Dauphin Rams. want to thank you for tuning in, whoever you are, wherever you are. If you're a Mechanicsburg fan, cool. If you're a Central Dauphin fan, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Mike Garland hanging out in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth, and a nice defensive stop for the Rams. It had gotten past goalkeeper Riley Fisher, but the Rams had a defender on the scene in Brinley Powell, able to boot it away. The defenders are a goalkeeper's best friend. That and the posts and the crossbar. So as one ball goes out of play, Fisher gets the other and rolls it to her left. Powell back towards the middle, gets the touch one more time. Baldini steps to that one, pushes it forward, and off the foot of Rams midfielder Haley Forsyth. Isabel Putt sees it go off her foot, now far side of the pitch for the Rams. Macy Anoski and Cameron Ofak have been bumping and banging all night long as that ball goes out of play. Back in for the Cats and Isabel Putt. And it will roll into the 18. Riley Fisher will wait until it's legal to do so, then picks it up. Right-footed punt by Fisher, just short of midfield, off the chest of Lena Rudy, and it rolls forward towards the Rams' net, but pushed out of bounds. Ram possession. Audrey Klemick boots it forward. Maddie Walker. Shot, wide left. Walker had the shot on goal, and it goes wide and out of bounds. Addison Stover in for the Cats. Stover, a senior. And just 2 home games left after this one for the senior class of the Mechanicsburg Wildcats. 2 regular season home games anyway. And with this undefeated mark, hoping for at least 1, maybe more home postseason games. Rudy, some fancy footwork, dispossessed though, and the ball kicked forward into the Rams offensive zone. Lauren Lebo way out of the box, but chips it forward. Certainly a lot of confidence in her footwork, as she was probably 20 yards out before she made contact. Maddie Walker looking to cross it, and Walker has it taken from her as the ball heads into the mystery corner and out of bounds just in front of Rylan Fraker. Back in. And remember, the entire ball must cross the line. Addison Stover back out to Baldini. Lena Rudy, left-footed try. It's deflected, and ultimately Riley Fisher will pick it up. Emily Schweitzer, some pressure near midfield. Klemick chips it forward. Played by Putt. But back onto the Rams' offensive side of midfield. More middle third action. And some speed to burn again. That is Ofak. Ofak is fast. But she was dispossessed, and Maddie Walker with the touch. Walker to throw in. Putt retreats back towards midfield. Schweitzer plays it left. Putt gets it back. 50-50 ball won by the Rams. Up the near side, Fraker. Actually, that might be Jillian Garr, a sophomore, listed as part of the JV roster, but seeing some varsity time tonight. Chipped in, Walker. 3 players down inside the 18, but no whistle as Riley Fisher will pick it up. There's a dozen or so young ladies listed on the Central Dauphin Rams JV roster, including Jillian Garr. So as she sees some playing time here in the second half, we'll keep an eye out for other players that might come up off that JV roster and into the game. Ofak, far side with Janoski. And a substitution, a pair of substitutions. One for the Cats, one for Central Dauphin. Leah Carmona in. She of most recent yellow card fame. Shannon McGuire back in for the Cats as well. A throw in for the Rams. Under 20 minutes left of me talking to you. 2-0 the score. And usually for these solo broadcasts, I always sit back and realize that while I am trying to, tell a story, convey what's going on here in front of me, that really I'm just talking to myself for a prolonged period of time. We're talking at you. It's a one-sided conversation. So I appreciate you listening. Although I'm not sure there was an option to opt out. Lena Rudy. Janoski. Far side, Witters. Witters run. Splits a double team. Still has the possession. A nice through ball, but potential offside, so no touch for the Cats. Back the other way for the Rams. Cats again. Rudy had to go off her foot. Trickled back towards midfield, Jocelyn Smith. And back to Lauren Lebo. Soft touch from just outside the 18. Audrey Klemick. Witter tried the one touch, but it instead finds her teammates on the far side. A couple of substitutions forthcoming. I see Gianna Morisani and Isabella Cousins standing over there, getting ready to check back in. Rams looking to get the ball inside the 18, try to create some offense with some shots. Carmona can't break through. Action near midfield. That's Ofak. Shot. It's going to roll through the 6 and out of bounds. Substitutions for Mechanicsburg. Again, it's Gianna Morisani and Isabella Cousin. Lucy Fadulo back in for the Rams. Lebo wound up like she was going to kick it big, but chipped it left. Nice soft touch from Lebo as the Cats work the ball towards midfield. Lena Rudy at the center field stripe, which is more or less kind of straight from one side to the other. It is straight in segments, but not altogether. Morisani. Check that. That is not. Or is it? It is Morisani. Morisani. One touch left. Cousin draws a double team. Tries to cross it back in. Does so off the foot of Morisani. Morisani chasing into the 18, but the Ram defense will get it out. Schweitzer, Morisani chips it up and over the end line and into the catch fence. So the goal kick off the foot of Riley Fisher will push the ball towards midfield one more time. And a whistle. The Rams are going to be called for a trip. Shannon McGuire tumbled. I thought the ref was going to just say play on, but instead the whistle. Audrey Klemick thinking about kicking, listening, setting the ball. I think. There it is. Maybe. So she finally gets the ball set, puts it in play, and it will go through the 18, stays in play, and stops just short of the end line. Nice ball from Klemick. Jocelyn Smith with the near side defensive pressure on the Rams.
Substitution for the Rams, number 31, Ryland Breaker.
Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pins, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming on South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, and everywhere in between, these are community-oriented businesses and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. Go to mbgsd.org or download the new district app and navigate to the Athletics tab to learn more about each one of these great central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support and encourage you to support them as well.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Back at the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth, Mike Garland and you, thanks for being here. Looks like we might have figured out some of our audio issues, but we will work on the rest here in just a moment. In the meanwhile, we will give you at least the visuals as there was an injured Wildcat player that was being tended to. 13 minutes, 10 seconds. You know, I joked a few moments ago as the shot is in the net for the Wildcats. Looked like it was off the foot of Lena Rudy. We'll take another look at it as it bops loose. And Rudy with the big left-footed kick goes just over the extended arm of goalkeeper Riley Fisher. Lena Rudy with the goal. And for Rudy, her first goal of the game. Well, that was interesting enough. You know, I made a joke about not having an opt-out button, and then somehow my my sound piece went sideways. So I'll have to figure out what is up with that as that ball trickles in front of Lauren Lebo. 12:25 remaining. The Cats up 3-0. So 12 minutes, 3 seconds left. Now 12 minutes in the second half. And the Cats have equaled their goal output tonight that they put up against Central Dauphin on September 9th. See, now that I've had technical difficulties, I'm mentally sideways here, which isn't all that directionally different than where I normally am. Witter on the grass, back up. And the ball played forward towards midfield. Far side of the turf here at Northside, or the grass, if you will. As the Rams looking to get on the board for the first time if they can, but that one over the end line and out of play. Addie Dunn into the contest for Mechanicsburg. whistle. And now the official sets the play just in front of the Rams bench. And we'll have a restart with under 10 minutes remaining in the game. Pace of play has slowed down here over the last minute or so. That ball kept in play by Adeline Webb, but back out in front of the Rams bench.
Substitution for the Rams, number 16, Jillian Smith.
Looks like Madeline Long is going to head to the bench. It's either Long or Webb. One wears 8, one wears 9. And from this far away, they both look the same. Macy Yanoski battling far side with Olivia Prins. And the ball out of bounds one more time. Throw in for the Rams. Headed out by Klemick. Kicked forward and touched by the Cats, Addison Stover. Stover gives chase towards midfield. Trying to push it wide. Now it's on the foot of Jillian Garr. And Baldini will kick it out. Out of bounds. And the throw in coming from, I believe that's Jocelyn Smith. Rams near midfield. Playing it back. Under 7.5 left. Klemick heads it. Rudy, already with one goal tonight, has a touch. Push forward into the 18. Lauren Lebo will call for it. Lucia Baldini shields, and Lebo picks it up. Lebo booting past midfield. Chipped forward, and from one keeper to the other, Riley Fisher will pick it up. Far side of the field now for the Rams. Fadulo. Ball will go out of bounds. And a whistle, substitution.
Coming into the game for Mechanicsburg, number 2, Maddie Walker. Number 24, Allison Kuhn.
Maddie Walker and Allison Kuhn check in for the Wildcats. Mechanicsburg with possession near midfield. Cats looking to make a run. A nice backward kick for the Cats and Maddie Walker. Isabella Cousin takes it into the 18. And the Rams will punt it out. Offside's the call. Lebo boots it back out. And now a foot race on the near side as Jocelyn Smith watches it go out of bounds. It's going to be Ram ball. They were trying for a quick throw in, but a substitution coming instead. 4.5 remaining. Tonight's game presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Fall sports are here, Wildcat fans, and Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming cheering on our hometown teams. While athletes hit the field, let your dog be the MVP at home. Call Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming today at 717-919-6266 or stop by 16 South Market Street in Mechanicsburg. Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, where every pet looks like a champion. Well, the Wildcats looking like champions tonight, at least this night, on youth night with a handful of Keystone FC players on hand, up 3-0. And clearly Mechanicsburg the team to beat, at least right now, in District 3 4A. Up next for the Wildcats, Cumberland Valley. In fact, 2 games against the Eagles in 3 outings. The 7th and the 13th, both against the Eagles. Then back here on the 16th against Northern. That ball will roll out of bounds near the Wildcat bench. And Fadulo will handle the throw-in for the Rams. It pops up in the air. Ram possession one more time. In play. And touched by the Cats. Allison Kuhn. Back towards Riley Fisher. And out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in. 2:20 remaining, second half. A whistle. And a quick clock stoppage. Now we restart things. Just that quickly, another whistle. Is there a conversation with the Wildcat bench? Throw in again. No whistle this time. Header popped up in the air from Isabella Cousin. That ball crosses the 18 and over the end line. Down to 2 minutes. The Wildcat Foundation offers support to teachers and coaches in the Mechanicsburg Area School District through a variety of programs, including the upcoming Wildcat Foundation Night, February 20th, 2026 at Stocks Manor in Upper Allen Township, the Foundation's top annual fundraiser. The event features a Monte Carlo theme and welcomes a taste of dining with vendors like Wildcat Cafe, Healthy U Cafe, Sweet Cordelia's Cake and Bake Shop, Alzie's Ice Cream Truck, Longhorn Steakhouse, as well as Lucky Penny Burger Company, and, of course, Lavender Lemonade. Tickets will go on sale in December. Visit wildcatfoundation.org to learn more. Mechanicsburg boys leading 2-0 in their match tonight. 70 seconds left in this one, so both soccer squads on their way to victories tonight. The Wildcat boys near the top of the District 3 rankings as well. Should be a nice postseason for fall sports. Field hockey, both soccers, football if they can take care of business over the next couple of weeks. Big game coming up Friday against Northern for homecoming. Lena Rudy. Now 2-1 the boys soccer score. 1 minute left in that one. So coming down to the wire on the boys' side. This one not really in doubt with 20 seconds left, as the Cats are just a few ticks of the clock away from their 7th shutout of the year. Fans will come to their feet as the clock winds down from under 10. Mechanicsburg is going to defeat the Central Dauphin Rams by a score of 3-0. Goals from Rebecca Witter, Lena Rudy, and Jocelyn Smith. Gianna Morisani and Rebecca Witter with assists as well. I thank you for tuning in and listening to me talk at you for the last hour and a half, save for those few minutes where I somehow had an audio dropout, which may or may not have been a great thing for you. Not sure. Wildcats come together to hug it out and celebrate the victory. 11-0-1 on the year, 9-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone. Meanwhile, Central Dauphin falls to 8-6, 5-5 in Mid-Penn Keystone. Until I talk at you again on Friday, Wildcat fans, have yourself a good evening.
This has been a presentation of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics live on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. Wildcat Athletics live on YouTube is presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, Bobby Ray Hall Automotive Group, Charity Kastner RSR Realtors, Your Neighborhood Chick-fil-A at Shepherdstown Crossing, Lawnscapes Inc., Members First Federal Credit Union, Operation Wildcat, OSS Health, now with 2 locations on the West Shore, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department, RBC Wealth Management and the Turnbridge Group, Renewed Hearing Solutions, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, Sheets, Snappers Bar and Grill, Seth Gardner State Farm, Your Harrisburg True Green Lawn Care, Westshire Decks servicing all of Central PA, the Wildcat Foundation, and Wolf Brewing Company. Additional thanks to the Mechanicsburg Area School District and to all the friends, family, and community members who tune in to watch the games. The Mechanicsburg Wildcats. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on Go Mechanicsburg Live and on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.